That is a good smoothie. I've got blueberries in there, full of antioxidants. And I'm trying to eat as raw as I can this week, as much raw food as I can. And then I suddenly thought, well, how am I gonna take care of my good gut bacteria that you want? And a lot of people, they have fresh yogurt, they eat kimchi, or they take probiotic pills. But another really great way to add a probiotic to your diet is cabbage. And cabbage grows like in abundance in Taiwan. So I got 2 cabbages for 50 NT. I don't know what the equivalent of that is in Canada, but it's really cheap. Anyway, nonetheless, I'm gonna cut this cabbage up. I'm gonna make sauerkraut. I'm gonna add 1 clove of garlic for a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna add some salt, and it's all gonna end up in here. So away we go. I'm gonna start cutting the cabbage, and what's great is you need 1 cabbage to make a whole jar of sauerkraut. Pretty cool. All right, so now I'm going to add half a tablespoon of salt. I'm using Himalayan rock salt, and then I am going to toss it. This is the cheapest way that you can make a probiotic naturally at home, because if you buy probiotic pills, which I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy them, they're very expensive. So I feel like this is a cheap way for anyone. What I learned was it's if you buy sauerkraut in a tin, or most of the sauerkrauts that are sold out of the fridge, they, as far as I know, are not considered probiotic. You want to have like what's it called? I think Mama's sauerkraut. Bubby's. Thank you. My wife in the background there. Bubby's sauerkraut. Which they sell in North America. In Taiwan, I think you're stuck making it yourself. I don't think anything at Costco will be on the probiotic level. So really make it yourself. It's gonna be the best, because a lot of the ones that are on the shelves, they have vinegar added to them. And the vinegar actually takes away the probiotic aspect of it. So not that sauerkraut isn't good from the shelf, but it's not gonna give you the probiotic that you need to have. So now the liquid you can see in there has come out from the cabbage, so it's ready to go into the jar. And then I'm gonna use a clove of garlic. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere in the middle. I got a full jar, but what I wanted to mention, my wife mentioned to me that I was almost not going to mention, was you need to make sure the liquid of the sauerkraut goes to the very top, otherwise it won't properly ferment. So I'm just gonna put just a regular size cabbage leaf on the top. Just use my Taiwan beer cup here just to push it down. We've been talking about getting your immune system up when you're dealing with any kind of, winter viruses.
Put the lids on.
This is gonna protect you. There you go. Sauerkraut probiotics. So I just finished my 50% raw food challenge that I just did for a week. And I found it easy for a few of the days, but some of the days it was a challenge because I forgot to prepare. But I definitely felt like my bathroom movements were healthier eating more raw food, because it's a lot of fiber, right? So I think it was good for that. My sauerkraut, it's been about 9 days, and what I want to say is you want to actually leave it out of the fridge and let it ferment in a dark place for about 20 days. Now I'm going to open it to let some air out. Ooh, I can smell the garlic. I put 1 garlic clove in it, so I'm just going to give it one little try. Here we go. Dripping on the table. Okay. It is sour. It's a little bit salty. It's definitely fermented. Quite good. I'm excited to have a probiotic, which is great for people who have lactose problems, who are allergic to dairy. This is the best thing you could do instead of dairy for probiotics. So there it is, sauerkraut, and I will see you tomorrow.